Yeah, I mean, it's nice to finally have Leia Organa finally be announced properly. I don't know what to think about it. I'm not a fan of two marquees being Relic 7 from the jump because that's painful enough. I don't know what Kanisa will need in terms of gear because she's not in the
Oh,
game.
is that how you say
I don't know. I'm just I'm
it's
just taking
like
a stab in the dark. Her
I was
name
like,
might be
I like
Kanisa,
that.
and maybe Nisa. The K may be silent. I don't know. It's an Ewok. I don't know. But I mean, outside of those two, the two Relic 7 marquees, Wicket being Relic 3, not bad. Lando being Relic 5, you're pushing him up 2 levels from, who was it, JML Rex, right?
Jedi Knight Luke or JML, one of them.
Oh, it was Luke. Yeah, Jedi Knight Luke. And then Akbar, a lot of people have Akbar at least at Gear 11 because of fleets. Pushing him up to Relic 3 won't be horribly bad now with the changes
Yeah.
from the raids to the crate raid. But yeah, I mean, it's not horrible. Pretty nice to finally just have it in words. It's going to be Leia instead of being like, oh, it'll be Leia, it'll be Ahsoka. I don't know.
Have they said how many characters you need?
No, but the number is always going to be at least 14 characters and maybe a ship.
One
So
sec. So
that's how it's
if we
been
go to
every GL.
Galactic Legend Journey, uh, oh, how would you? So Jabba is 16.
Oh, six,
Papa Palps is
16.
16.
Oh, so it wasn't 15, it's 16 then. So 15 characters in a ship of some sort.
Ah, correct. Yeah, that makes sense.
No.
Ray was 14.
Those have been going up recently then.
Yeah, I think the
Well,
initial batch of characters it
was
was
14.
14, and
Yeah,
then
because
it
it was
must have gone up
divided.
to 16.
Yeah, because the original two, Kylo and Rey, were in batches of, what, 3 or whatever? Plus a ship and
Hmm.
whatever else. But I mean, it also, like, I did like the little bit here in it about, oh, we have here's a look at her basic ability where she does physical damage and rebel allies gain retribution for 2 turns. And on her turn, she deals bonus true damage to target enemy equal to 10% of damage the other rebel allies receive since her last turn and deal additional effects based on the target enemy's roll. And the whole connection loss thing. He's like,
I
the. I thought that was kind of neat. It's kind of corny, kind of neat though, but I kind of like it.
So connection last, I was like, is that going to tie into something?
I feel like it's like the whole like because it's Endor Leia as it is. The thing is also because of the shield going down around everything and all that. So
Well, I thought the other Road Ahead or update had something similar or
I don't,
gooey, so to
I don't
speak.
remember honestly. It's been too long.
But these GL Leia, how do you feel about her being Endor Leia? Because that seems to be the
I knew it was gonna
character we're
be
going
because
for.
it made the most thematic sense with Jabba being released. If it had been any other, here's the thing: if it had been like Leia from Episode 5, that would have been completely not worthwhile because we already have Rolo from that movie, so that's like you're crisscrossing territory there. And then
Look at Han Solo, though. Hasn't he got like two characters from A New Hope?
yeah, but that's like you know what I mean though because it would I feel like it'd be crossing. I don't know. It would be kind of silly, I guess is what I mean. But I feel
Yeah.
like we'll see a lot of crossover from Jedi Knight Luke Rex and JML Rex potentially. But we'll have to like push Rolo up. We'll have to push Captain Han up. We'll have to push probably Stormtrooper Han, Farm Boy Luke, Lobot,
So
probably some other Ewoks because no one has Ewoks worked on unless you're an Ewok lover. Sorry,
if we
what's his name? Uh, damn it, I just forgot his name. Oh, I'll find his name real quick. Go ahead.
Titus, Goody Press.
Yeah,
Uh,
Goody Press. Sorry, Goody. You know, you're in the minority for Ewok lovers. I'm sorry, man.
so Captain Rex, one marquee, Princess Nisa, second marquee, and you
hmm
got that Drogon dude.
That
Drogon.
one, Grogon. That Grogon guy can. Hold on, let me see if I can find it real quick. Oh, here it is, right at the bottom. The Drogon. I don't know. I said Grogon. Sorry, Drogon. I don't know. I don't. I feel like he's gonna be like the Boosh of the GL Leia because it says he's a key part of the GL Leia squad, and he fought with the rebellion on Endor. Well, who the hell is Drogon? There's no Wikipedia article. It's because you made him up. Why? You had so much. You were this close. This close, CG, to being. You were this close on the cusp of greatness. And you fucked it up because you had to make up a new character. You're literally using someone from Legends, technically, which is Nisa. Or Kanisa, how you pronounce her name. But then you're like, oh, we're going to make up Drogan. I mean, we already have Captain Rex being one of her Rex, even though he's basically technically kind of been retconned into being that one Endor's rebel soldier. Not fully retconned, but, that's the headcanon of a lot of people. But we're just going to make up a new character because, why not?
So, you've got the 3 characters. You've got this Drogon guy, Nisa, and Rex. That's 3 marquees.
Probably, yeah.
Do you get a 4th and a 5th, or do you reckon those are the 3?
I feel like there's more. Because there's going to be a lot of panic gearing of rebels. And they're going to... CG's going to, pull the rug on that. Be like, here's some other ones you got to do.
What about this one? 4 marquees and a galactic chase. Because there's always a ship, right?
But what are they going to do for the ship?
Give me an R. Give me an E. Give me a D. Give me a 5. You know I'm speaking sense. Otherwise, is it the Tantive 4, which is her ship in A New Hope?
The problem is, wasn't it destroyed in 4?
It
or
can
she still have
destroyed.
Doesn't she still have it at the end of the trilogy? I can't remember, honestly. It's been so long since I watched it, like from start to finish.
Yeah, that would make sense because it's not necessarily about that character. Because Jedi Master Luke required Jedi Knight Luke.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay. He also required Han Solo, and it's okay, but that was in the original trilogy. At least Leia, her ship would be only 6 years difference.
Yeah. But while we're here, we'll go ahead and tackle this Return of the Jedi raid. I hope everyone had fun with the Crate Dragon raid because that seems like it's being tossed out the window.
I wouldn't be that severe on it because it says the fall or winter, so that gives you till October, November.
Yeah, but it's just... I don't know. I feel like it's a really cheap cop-out. I feel like they should keep both. Let people alternate which one they want to do. A lot of people will just be doing the Return of the Jedi raid on Endor, let's be completely honest, because the Crate one has gotten stale, and it is just boring.
It is surprising how fast they've gone for it. And
considering how long it took them to give us the new system, it's not really surprising when you think about it, because they spent all this time destroying the old one just to give us one raid. It's like, what were y'all spending all this time for something that doesn't change locations or anything, or have anything changing other than the dragon going up and down in the sand? So
one thing I think they're giving themselves too much of a pat on the head for is using the motion tech we pioneered for Dash Rendar level in the Starkiller event.
Yeah, that kind of made me roll my eyes because I'm like, really? It's literally just you're adding scenes. You're doing. It's like the thing for Jedi Knight Cal Kestis' event, where the first one, where he's on the train, and the stormtroopers keep popping off from off screen. It's like, it's that. It's not pioneering. You're literally adding extra animations for characters to jump from off screen onto on screen. I probably could do it sloppily in some editing something, and it'd be probably on par with your.
It's not the most impressive thing. It just looks different to what we're used to seeing. And I can't see how that's going to make the battle more engaging. Yes, the background's going to be flying fast. Cool. But your characters are still going to be stationary.
Yeah. There's one thing I don't like now I'm actually reading this. They're giving us 8 new abilities, a unique basic shared by all characters, and 7 specials based on the characters, based on 1 or 2 of... 7 special abilities the characters will get 1 or 2 of based on their current abilities and their kits. Why? I understand why, because you're supposed to be flying on a speeder bike through Endor, but why?
What I feel this is doing, we'll have to see. I feel like you're stripping the characters of their unique.
Uniqueness.
And for what? It's like, oh, these are the characters you need, but they're not going to actually do the abilities you expect them to do.
Exactly. So like I said in my GAC video, like I'm excited about the Imperial Trooper lineup being there because I have all of them at Relic 5. Well, guess what, dumbass? They're all not gonna have their abilities that you're used to. So hope you have fun doing that.
Now, if you scroll up, if you look at the last paragraph, it says,
Oh, about
don't think
mods and
we
all that.
forgot. Yep. So increasing Luke's potency will increase the amount of distract stats. This terrified me because the last thing I want to do is
Just
mod
remod.
swap.
Yeah,
I was
remodding
like,
for the raid, remodding for raids as a whole has been always a no in my book. I never did it with the old system. I'm not doing it with the crate raid, and I'm definitely not gonna be doing it for an Endor raid. Absolutely not.
like
If you guys
I
can't bake into this event how to keep our mod stats, either boost them or something. If you can't even do that, then you have a severe lack of understanding of how much people are going to put effort into this raid. People, yes, are remodding for the crate raid, but like that's just because they can get their personal best and get more rewards and all that and help the
well,
guild. But like, why do you say don't think we forgot about your mods? No one
no,
said that because we didn't know you were doing anything with this until now. It's like, what are you on
one
about?
one thing I want you to highlight, Ginge, is they speak about quads of three.
Yeah,
Where is it?
right at
Okay,
the bottom, right
the
there.
last paragraph. Yep, last sentence.
As we know, there'll be some
Optimization.
yeah.
And as soon as I saw that, did anyone else like me just think, just give us the Death Star raid? Like, you're going to restrict us to squads of three? What combat mode starts off with squads of three? What would have benefited from a moving background?
The trench
Death
run.
Star. Yep. Like,
It's just
Return of the Jedi, Death Star. You have phase one where they have to enter the big hole, so to speak.
No, trench run was
You have
episode 1.
Yeah, but I'm
Episode
on
4.
about Return of the Jedi. So you know where they have to enter the tunnel, then they have to split, and then
Oh
they
yeah,
have to get to
through
the
all
main
the
reactor. Yeah,
the lattices and all that.
you could make that a 3 or 4 phase raid with different squads with the ships, make
Yeah,
use of
bowling with
them,
the second one. Yeah.
and because you're using 3-person squads, I just think that makes sense. And the system they've pioneered probably would look better for that. And I don't think of the speeder bike chase from Return of the Jedi when you tell me about it. It's a cool sequence, but I always think of the Death Star.
I don't. I also don't really like this little bit right here, based on your raid difficulty level and the type of scout you're facing. What do you mean type of scout? There's only one
There's-
scout, unless you're talking
There's going
about
to be a
very.
red scout. There's going to be a blue scout.
Or there's just gonna be varying levels of difficulty for them. Like
A scout commander.
I mean, the good thing is with this new raid, a lot of characters are ones people are either have worked on or working on because Akbar needed for Leia anyway. C-3PO should have Relic 7 because of was it JML or was it Lord Vader? Who the hell needed Relic 7 C-3PO?
One of the Jedi.
And then Chewie and Han you already have done. Hera you have done because of the profundity. Lando you'll have done because of Leia Rex. Wedge you'll have probably pushed up to Relic 5 or higher because of him being probably needed another set of GL Leia. Jedi Knight Luke probably going to be pushed up to Relic 8 or higher because that's one thought that crossed I think people in Dagobah's minds earlier tonight. They were saying they could see Jedi Knight Luke being required for her because it's the same movie and
There's no Nisa. There's no Leia. They've announced them. I thought they would have included them here.
that also confuses me because like it's just the regular Ewoks we have, which a lot of people aren't gonna. They're probably gonna be like someone aptly pointed out. I think it may have been Bomo. They're gonna be like the Jawa faction of of this raid. And then the Imperial Troopers. Let's see. Who do you have? Admiral Piet should be R9 because of his ship. Moff Gideon. Here's the thing. A lot of these. Okay, I'm saying a lot of this people should have worked on. I just have personally worked on because I'm an Imperial Trooper fan as it is. So I saw this and immediately got extremely excited because my deranged self, pushed them all to at least Relic 5 or, in cases of Piet, Relic 9, just because, I wanted to. So apparently that'll help in the long term, but then I'm not going to, like you said earlier, I'm not going to be like, oh, you can use their abilities in the raid and use them properly. No, they're going to have a completely different set of abilities because of the fact that we're going to be speeding through Endor with speeder bikes chasing scout troopers.
Anyway, positive note. I'm glad they've got plans for the future. They're showing us what's coming down the pipe. GL Leia, we already knew was coming. New raid, earlier than expected, but still, it's end of the
Way
year.
earlier way earlier than
So,
expected.
all
Okay, it
end of
says
the year.
fall in this year. Maybe it'll be like a November, December kind of thing. Because that's whenever they
Which
did TB last year, was December.
I think the hard thing to do is if you're a guild on the 130 mil box, what do you do?
That's where we are, and because we've had to push people to even do damage in the raid, now we're going to have to push them to work up whole new factions.
Now, some of these factions aren't harsh. Like, the characters you could probably give in the background. Realistically, Gear 12 minimum isn't much to ask for.
No.
Because Gear 12 Ewoks, yeah.
Relic 3 for this
fine.
is all I asked for.
Yeah. Most people have an Imperial Trooper team.
Or 2.
Sadly, there's no bloody General Veers. That's a bummer.
No, he's right there. He's at the bottom with Stark.
Oh, okay. I was like, how's Colonel Stark there, but not Veers?
No, we've got basically everyone except for a couple. I don't know why Death and Snow and Magma and Range are here, but
look, if you have Jedi Master Luke in an Imperial Trooper team, you're pretty set.
Yeah, and then if you're going for Leia, you'll be definitely set because you're going to be pushing Akbar up. You'll be pushing Lando up, and you'll probably be doing Wedge as well just for the Saw team if you're going to be going for Jedi Knight Cal. So
what's concerning, though, is you've got these requirements, and it's like, oh, this raid will be about the new Galactic Legend, like Crate Dragon was for Jabba.
Yeah.
Jabba made sense because Jabba's team does big damage.
Yeah.
How is a Galactic Legend Leia, whose abilities are going to be replaced, going to benefit the team?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see.
Unless they give her all 8 abilities, which would be a little ridiculous.
God, it's gonna like flood the bottom of your screen with stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, let me click this one. Let me start playing the piano with all my abilities. But yeah, I mean, I'm very timidly looking forward to it just because I would prefer anything beyond the monotony of the crate raid at this point. And then, yeah, the Leia Rex aren't horrible, but like having 2 Relic 7 marquees from the jump is going to be a bit of a nightmare, especially depending on where they land. So I really don't have anything else to say about it other than, it's good on them for giving us information. I just don't know how it's going to land.
Well, because I'm crystal poor, it feels a bit... Because for some of these characters, I'd just be like, they're in the shipments. Let me just use my crystals to buy them because I hate doing the farms. Yeah.
And also, if you're trying to get Leviathan, you can't really be doing that anyways because you can't farm Captain Rex through shipments right now because you need to save crystals for, the event in 2 weeks. So.
And then you've got Cal.
Yep.
Like,
Cal
if you take this all at once, it feels a bit much, but you gotta remember this is spread out over like months and months.
Yeah, but like I said off camera after we did the Grand Arena recording, there's a reason why I'm going for Rey. Just get her done, and then I can have Cal worked on in the process in the background and slowly work up the Rex for Leia here. I don't know how long it'll take me to get Rey done. It just depends on what else they throw at us because we'll have Reva coming on the 13th for our guild, and then we'll have Malicos coming in 3 months. So in October. Is
Hmm.
that right? No,
3 months. So he's coming
September.
out Monday. So July, August, September. Yep.
September, yeah.
September, your game.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's gonna be painful.
Um. Well, I have to literally run because I can hear my girlfriend at the door. But
Yeah.
I'll catch you later. Okay.
Okay.
See you, Piglet. Bye.
But yeah, that's like really about it for the raid. I mean, it looks interesting. I don't know how well, like I said, it's gonna land, and time will tell. If y'all enjoyed, don't forget to hit like and hit subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all later on.